Welcome to Team Foresee. We are democratizing DeFi and smart contract development. And this is a submission for the EOS Ideathon. So I hope you enjoy this. Looking forward to some feedback on this concept. So let's jump into things. So you want to create a smart contract. Let's go over some of the challenges with that in today's environment, not only within EOS, but more broadly speaking, because that's what this idea is about, solving. So first of all, you have the extensive developer prerequisites, not only with the user experience in developing, say, a UI, but also, the nuances with maybe the different types of blockchain code, so Solidity or Antelope, whatever it is you might need to do to implement your solution. And then the second problem is, maybe you want to develop a solution that not only runs with a user clicking a button, but you want to execute the code in an autonomous way based on some periodic activity or based on time, right, or space, based on some cases. And thirdly, how do you interpret the smart contract code once it's written? Maybe it's not even written by you. Maybe it's written by somebody else within this application or some other application. And really, it would be beneficial to have a solution that you can actually visualize in a human readable way what the intent of the code is. So why now? We know that EOS has a impressive permission system within the smart contract space. It's still, in my opinion, unparalleled. And but there still, is a lack of tooling and really solutions for network users to express themselves within the network, right, to create these contracts. And there's high barriers to entry still on EOS to create this activity on the network. So those were the things that we really want to solve. That's why we figured now is a good time to do this. We look at the size of the market. We know that EOS today, about $1 billion in market cap, 5 million accounts. We got $43 billion in the DeFi market cap space. So, it's ripe for the taking in terms of this type of solution because it doesn't exist today. Most of the competition is indirect. These solutions, mostly in the DeFi space, focus on management add-ons or tools into wallets that help users basically take actions based on activity within a network, based on maybe leveraging different interest rates, different swaps, right? But really what we're looking at is something much more broad that allows users to really express their own sets of relationships or actions within a network, right? Based on others' activities or based on time or space, or maybe even external inputs, right, from APIs. And so really our product solution, what we envision building is really a tool set where you have logic operands. On the left side there, you can see on the top left is some logic operands. So think like if, not, equals, less than, greater than, right? Then those are basic building blocks of any type of system, whether you're talking about blockchain or in other industries. And then we have contract actions, which are actions that do occur on the network. So if an action occurs, then you do this. And so we offer a way to, basically have search discoveries for smart contract actions based on accounts and parameters, and then enabling user-defined actions based on those cases. So something like a message, a transfer, a signature, as well as support for MSIGs, right? So on the left is just an example of the toolkit on the left side of the application. And on the right is really a visualizer where you would drag and drop these blocks into this visualizer and generate code that would not only render the code base to run this on the network, but also create a recording contract to express really what you've built, not only to yourself, to other users. So really innovative. Similar projects and other products in other industries. Most of these are in the electrical space where you're interacting with these blocks, these robust blocks that were built for many years, and you're combining them together to create more sophisticated systems and having really a visual expression of those that you can simulate and also incorporate into production environments. So how it works, the user selects, as I said, the formation of the network case typically starting with a network operator. The next thing is the user selects an action or queryable multi-index record against an EOS contract or an asset. Typically, then they would select then to initiate a result based on the record or case found. And the user links this user-defined action, a transfer in this case, of EOS tokens based on the win action. So I'm giving an example here on the left side where we have an if case and an action by which, it looks like the contract tic-tac-toe, there's a win action, and it's by the count 1, 2, 3. So in that case, there's a transfer of 1,000. There's a transfer of 1,000 EOS from Phoenix to account 1, 2, 3, and it's good till executed. And it refreshes on a 24-hour basis. So we'll run and check this case every day until it's executed, right? So in this case, the user would select the generate code button. And after that, you would get the visualizer screen would shift to the left side. And you get this form that would render a Ricardian expression, really a markup language that says if tic-tac-toe 1, 2, 3 win action parameter called by is account 1, 2, 3. Then Phoenix transfers 1,000 EOS to account 1, 2, 3. This code is executable on the EOS network until executed and is auto refresh checked every 24 hours. So that's all just auto generated, but it's also interpretable by other users, right? And so that's kind of the nutshell or the idea of this concept that I was trying to allude to in a previous video. We envision a free version with MSIG functionality, some limited code run settings, and token generation. So you can mint your own tokens, create some logic based on that, and obviously publish this for other users to interact with. And then a premium subscription version might have some additional sophisticated run settings, additional code block libraries that enable more, functionality, right? And then application alerts, so email and SMS. So it's really a more of a freemium approach to doing things, but this is more of a tool for the network. And then, if you have any questions or comments, hit me up on Telegram at Wolf310. But I wanted to say thank you very much for tuning into my presentation. And go EOS.